Oh my god.
Peachy, hello, welcome in, you fudging, you first wee wooing, you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, of course, because it's out of stock before, it's only active and in stock when my stream is live. My stream wasn't live. So, like, you know. Yeah, got it. No, not good enough. Not good enough. Everyone, how are we doing today? I'm so upset I forgot to claim my catbot ticket last week! I forgot to claim it, and now here I am being told that I'm stupid. Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's a fine Thursday that feels actually like a Friday for real because tomorrow's a public holiday in Australia, so I don't have to work tomorrow. How's everyone doing? Peachy, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Your retainers are all fixed. We love to hear it. I'm gonna cry over the fact that I've missed an entire freaking Cactbot week, even though I literally play this game every week. Apparently last week I just forgot to freaking put my Cactbot in, which is... What are you oying me for? I said no. I meant to say yes. No. Nope. 939 is such a dumb number. If that wins, I'm gonna scream. It'll be funny. Anyway, we have things to do. But before we do any of those things, actually, I'm gonna go to Limsa because I need to dump these things in my armoire. Oh my god, there are just eggs lying around. What the hell? Limsa, what's going on? Ghosted? What do you mean ghosted? The fuck do you mean ghosted? Oh. Oh. In my defense, I didn't see you at all in the slightest. And I didn't even get the notification for this message. You said, wait, ghosted, and I was like, ghosted? I didn't get a message. There was no little notification-y little flashing green that said that you'd sent anything. And I just didn't see you. I'm so sorry, Peachy. I'm so sorry. Meet me at like the quests, the place I'm going for the labors of Magni, and then do it there, and then I'll see you there, and everyone will be happy and stuff. So sorry. I'm a horrible Lalfell. Your heart's like, I just didn't see you. I'm so sorry. It wasn't on purpose. I promise. I promise. I ain't repair any of those. I can store the center shell stuff, which is great. Apparently I can't store any of the armor there, so I'm gonna have to dump it in here. Which I absolutely am, like, hello. This is really cool too, right? Like, I want to see, that's a conjurer. Yeah, we're dumping that. This is too fancy looking for me to not dump in here. This is a cool sword. I don't really like the other one. Is that Dark Knight? That is Dark Knight. Oh, I basically already have the same thing though. Okay, yeah, I don't need it. We can dump these. These can be like sold or whatever. Okay, where is my quest? Or Thyroid. Anyway, Peachy, I'm so sorry. As an apology, I would like to apologize. Does that help? is that appropriate? Will you take the apology? I just have no idea where you are. I know you're like somewhere. Oh, there you are. I find that dance so funny. Love it, PG. Thank you so much. Thank you for the wonderful, truly awe-inspiring performance. Oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. I didn't do. That was very mean of me. There you go. There's your little clap. Okay. With flower petals. Thank you for the flower petals. Batu. Your name, foreigner. Mimili. I thought we'd been over this. I haven't played this game in like... It's funny. I played this game last Friday, so technically this is the shortest gap between when I last played and when I'm playing now. And I remember even less than I usually do. Like, I have no excuse this time. I genuinely have played more recently than I've ever played before, and I remember stuff all. Maybe because most of last week's session was literally the event and me rambling for 14 minutes. How dare you? Thank you for the bits. How dare you, whoever you are? How dare you? Ugh. How are you, stranger? Hope you're doing well. You were to drive into Azumkart below the Dawnthorn and gather swordgrass.
Oh, the disciple of the hand job. Right, yes.
Retsky?
That one.
First off, hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Secondly, welcome in. Thirdly, you still owe me the actual video greeting you want to use. I don't know when you're going to figure that out, but I know you got it. Or whoever you're giving it to, but I think this is for you, isn't it? Like, you want one yourself, right? And fourthly, the reason you got me is because you haven't redeemed that sound effect for a fudging at least a month. It's been at least a month. Yeah, you're gonna get me. I'm not on my guard anymore. I've forgotten all about it. I'm not prepared. So good job. Round of applause. Oh my god, did you guys ever have that thing in like school where like whenever someone like a teacher would say a round of applause, like everyone would be like, a round of applause, get it? Because I'm going around. Did you guys ever do that? Or was that just a weird my school thing? Because it could be a my school thing, but also it seems like something that like kids everywhere would do, surely. Anyway. We're gathering swordgrass from a lake bed for medicine. I need to deep dive. And deep dive reminds me of dream drop distance, and I don't want to touch that anymore. That's a nightmare and a half. I don't want to go back. Also, I just love Peachy just in the background. Just back and forth and a fudging wolf. Just off screen, on screen. Very funny. Love it, Peachy. Okay, who am I speaking to? Someone over this way. Oh my... Why did my game just alt-tab? Why did my game alt-tab? I've got no freaking clue. Anyway. Peak entertainment. Look at this boy! Oh, I love him! He's so big. Wait, have I talked to this Chocobo Falcon Porter? I did. I know who you are. You wish to go below? Oh, yes. I think. Actually, I want to check where the... Okay, it's way southwest. Don't need to worry about them. What? What am I doing here? I am obtaining swordgrass. It said I need to dive under the water, but who is this? Who is this person, though? Look at these horses. They look really weird. They're like bunny horses. They're horses with fudging rabbit ears and like majestic manes. Crazy, crazy stuff. Now, where's the swordgrass at? Whoops, that's the wrong button. No, actually, get off my mount ruler. I think I need to pick this one. It just like it's thematic, you know. Although I guess the moment I come to like swordgrass, it's gonna like unmount, dismount, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So sad. Why is it back to the chair again? I'm so grateful they added the ability to mount up while moving. One of the best additions could have only possibly been made better by like making it just an instant mount. I don't know why it's a cast time still. Like if you just make it instant, just make it an instant mount game. We're basically already there, you know? Also, oh my god, stop giving me the chair. Okay, there's more swordgrass I gotta get. Up here? No, that's Shape Snatcher. Oh, this is fudge. What's the... Okay, this is a vista. What am I meant to do with this one? Is this a lookout? Hey, it's a lookout! We did it, chat. We did it. I've been doing the vistas in Realm Reborn in my other character, and they're a massive pain because half the time when I find a vista and I get super excited, and like some of them are like jumping puzzles that require like a certain like method to get to them, and then I get to them and I do like every possible combination and I can't figure it out, so I Google it and then I realize, oh, I haven't unlocked the vista yet. And that makes me so upset because there's no way to tell whether I've unlocked the vista in a Realm Reborn or not. So I just have to try it and then I realize, oh shit, I haven't. And then I looked it up. I was like, okay, which ones can I do? The ones in fudging the main 3 areas only. I need to do them first. Why am I bothering looking elsewhere? Anyway, made me cry. Like, so much. And that's the, that's me. That's been me. Where's this last freaking sword cross? There it is. Are there really only the 8? Like, there's no room for, like, extras? Just get these 8 or you suck. Like, we may as well do Sheep Snatcher as well, because we're right here. And I think this one gives, gives the 8th current, so I do want to do it. I'm gonna say, is it gonna climb? Yes. Oh. Yeah, no, actually, I'm silly. That was really, oh, sorry. That was dumb. I'm too far down for that. Stop giving me the chair. You know what, chat? If I don't want the chair, I should remove it from favorite. No more chair. One I left. You're so right. I could just ask my bestie, my best friend Peachymon, for a lift. Where the hell is she? Peachy, where are you at? I guess I'll never know. Oh my god. I get to ride in a super cool dragon as well? Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. Look at this thing! That looks so freaking cool. Peachy, I wanna go... How do I mark? I wanna go that way. Thank you, Peachy. No, wait, no, this is the wrong way. Peachy, where you going? Peachy, Peachy, where you going? I gave you a map marker and everything. Peachy, come on. I love having minions at my repertoire. X-Wing. Hey, you leave the X-Wings alone, okay? X-Wings are fudging cool. Thank you, Peachy, for the trip. I'll PayPal you the fudge. Never mind. I don't have the capacity to PayPal you, but I'm getting attacked by evil monsters. Also, I'm not actually going to PayPal you. I expect that wide to be free, and you're not getting it free. I'm going to regret saying that now, because Peachy's going to go full Gremlin and hate me. And I would have deserved it too. Initiate this straight from flock and use your blue. Oh god. Jeebus. Nailed it. I wasn't sure how fast the dart would be, so I just decided I'd just click on it and see how it goes. It went well. It went really, really freaking well, actually. But also, why did I have to blow dart it from like all the way over there? See, here's the thing, Peachy. I'm tempted to just let you die there. As, like, fudging payment. As you know, like, punishment for what you've done. But I do owe you for the free trip. So, get the fudge up and don't make me do this again. You brought it in yourself. Yeah, I kinda did. Kind of a little bit, maybe. Got the lamb. Got the lamb skis. It's all the way back there. Such a long way back. Hey Peachy, can I have another ride because you can fly and flying is really quick? Like, really quick. Like, really super fast. Thank you kindly. Where the fudge? There we go. And then, bam. Thank you, Peachy. I want the Aether Shard, you know? You can't use the Aether Compass on a mount. Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You can't use anything on a mount. Like, not a single thing. Kinda sucks. Yeah, look, I can't even... Oh, it's because I haven't got the Spirit Bomb. I'm silly. But I wouldn't be able to on a mount anyway. Probably tell me you can't do this while mounted or something. Thank you, Peach. Can you imagine catch my sheep? I was carrying the sheep the whole time. I was a lonely orphan with nowhere to call my home. When the mole took me in, I said I would look after our sheep and attempt to show my gratitude. My heart stopped when this one ran away. Sheep are the cornerstone of our tribe's way of life. I'll never be able to express my thanks because I'm sad or something. I don't know. Yes, we love the Aetherite. I think I'm just gonna fast travel back. 100 gil? What's 100 when I have over 3 million? That mount looked majestic as fudge. You can dig for treasure on a mount? Really? Apparently you can teleport in the mount as well. I didn't know that. I thought it'd just dismount you. Free TP, yeah, I know. Look at how majestic your chocobo is. Also how big it is. That's a huge freaking chocobo. I can't examine the chocobo. That's a little annoying. Like, what is that? It looks so cool. Two-seater. Wouldn't let me... Hold on. Maybe it will if I'm not on a mount myself. I do have the sword grass in hand. That you would immerse yourself in the depths is a testament to your bravery. Well done. Lest you wonder, we'll use the prepared potions to reduce paralysis. In the Divan, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. The tribute is accepted. We will turn to the most radiant and you may beg a boon. I mean, I guess. It's the premium wedding one. Is that the one where you get like the most hold on. Is that where like you get the most expensive like wedding bundle or whatever? Nice. Dragon Boy 1, Hien, Dragon Boy 2, and Evil Guy I don't like who has a Titan axe sword for whatever reason. I'm sure makes no sense. Am I to understand you've completed your tasks? I know not what yours was, but mine was simple. You didn't pay a penny, you exploited the bundle for both of you at the time. Love that. Love that. That's goals, right? Getting to a relationship with someone who plays your video games with you, who will like do all the coupley things and then spend money on you. And then you get to keep it because it was split between both of you when you broke up, even though you obviously don't want to break up, but like those are goals. It started off great and it sort of got away from me, you know? They bade me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. It was difficult to learn much with the Beduga swarming around me. I don't even know what those are. I did dive into waters to harvest sword grass. What are we missing? Were we to beg leave to depart with our comrades? Would you consent? Oh, that's right. They're holding us as captives or something. Except not really? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you naught in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications. What you ask far exceeds what you have earned. We are literally like half prisoners. I don't get it. You met him through the game though? Oh, that's nice. It was a rough breakup, but we're good now. I'm glad everything's okay now. What, you sweet from some country? That is so sweet. Love that. Would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? Why do we have to remain? Just leave. Just like get the fudge out. I don't like we have mounts. I literally went on a journey outside the city. Like what's stopping us from going? What's the problem? Should order more. What sweets were they? How this world born of the gods was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. I'm gonna have to Google that. Cubes. Oh, they're from Belgium. There's a bug on my wall. It is dead now. I'm gonna have to Google that as well because I've never heard of that. Oh. Ooh. They're so cheap here too. What is it? Like it's chocolate like filling, but what's actually inside it? Is it milk? Alcohol? They put alcohol in that? There's alcohol in that? Yeah, if you look at the ingredients list, like granted it's probably not a lot of alcohol, but like they've got wheat flour, sugar, starch, syrup, processed vegetable oil, whole milk powder, cocoa mass, stabilizer, alcohol, liquid whole. There is more alcohol than egg. Lactose, glucose, emulsifiers, gelatin, salt, flavoring, blah blah blah, thickness, peanuts. There's more alcohol than there's fudging egg, peanuts, and almonds. And salt. Yeah, the Choco Pies. The Lot Choco Pies. They have fudging alcohol in them. According to the Woolworths ingredients list. That's so funny. See, always check your ingredients, chat. Always check the ingredients. If you don't have allergens, you don't really need to, but it's ethanol. Yeah, Peachy, that's what alcohol is. Alcohol is ethanol. It's the same thing. But like, it's crazy that it even has any in it. Like, that's wild. Allergens contains egg, milk, peanuts, gluten, soy, almond, and wheat. It literally, half of that list, there is more alcohol than half of the allergen list. Well, no, of course, Peachy. But what I'm saying is that egg, lactose and glucose, salt, peanuts and almonds, those are like, even if they're trace amounts and minute and not really like a lot, it's enough for allergic reactions to occur, right? There's more alcohol than that. And that's what I find funny. Because what the fudge? So anyway, I won't be having any. The children warred for a time, they laid down their arms and came to love one another. And so the gods bequeathed this world to their children and ascended to the heavens whence they came. The born of the dawn father were called the Ryan, and those born of the dusk mother were called the Zayla. Oh my god, chat, we got the creation myth for the fudging aura. I love that. I love me the backstory. But I say to you, brother Magni, how can this be? How can Orani be the children of Azim if they are Zayla, born of Nama? Honey butter crisps. Gonna need to be more specific. How you wield your ignorance as a weapon. I bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. Hell yeah. He looks so proud of himself. Like, congrats. You let them teach you about their religion. What did fudging do? Did you? No. Did you? Don't you fudging? Don't you think about? I'm putting the healing on you. Don't you do it? Don't you fudging dare? watching you. Okay, so there's more. I mean, yeah, I remember what happened last time. I had flashbacks. Oh shoot, I'm on level for this. Oh god. Know what you're thinking? Yes, I probably could have convinced him to let us go ahead or handle that differently, but then we would learn naught for our troubles. If there's one thing I know is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn more of other things, which may prove useful in another. When I was carrying out my tasks, I met an elder, a storyteller named Udatai. Mayhap he may be our teacher. Peachy, I just want to give you fair warning. If I see you dead, I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you. If I see you dead, I ain't coming back. I'm gonna do it. I can spare no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. What troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my land. Some few wandered far and have yet to return. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help. Mayhap. We're looking for some sheep. That is a cool looking mount. Find lost lambs. I don't think these ones are lost. This mount is too big. Yeah, this one's perfect. Found one. Oh, that was cute. Three lines of wondrous trails. I need to be doing that. No, I shouldn't actually. I think I've basically decided that this character I'm doing on stream is like purely for story, so I can experience the Final Fantasy like storyline and stuff. Once I'm done with it, once I'm done with this character on stream, I don't think I'll be using them anymore. Once I've finished with like all the expansions and stuff, I'll probably swap over to my other character. Having said that, I do need to catch my other character up so that way I can do the wondrous trails. It is a really cool looking mount. Me. That's so adorable. I love them. But this is my favorite of mine. It's the only one I have. That's gonna be inside, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, chat. The lambs are being difficult now. We have to find two more. I don't know where that could be. Probably inside the castle or something ridiculous. Something unfair. Something hidden. One advantage? Nah, I've only got one left. I will say though, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows recently. Because I finally caught up to it.
Back by unpopular demand. Me!
Hi Kai, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Because I caught up to Assassin's Creed Shadows and I was playing it recently, and like this area, when I spawned in like tonight, I was like, oh my god, is there a viewpoint on top of this tower? There isn't. Ah, fudge! I didn't actually think there'd be a sheep up there, so I jumped off. God dang it. Anyway, is that a comfy? That looks like such a comfy little guy, Kai. It looks so comfy. That is a giant fudging Moogle. Oh my god. Love that. Me. God, I love this mount. It's so majestic and amazing and so beautiful, but because it's so big, it feels like it's so slow. But I want to use it because it's pretty. Wait, are those the emotes from the same artist that you did yours? I'm noticing a very big similarity. Chat, do you think the emotes are maybe from the same artist? I can't tell. Actually, maybe they're not. Maybe they are. They are. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. No, that's great. I love that. I love that. I trust our little explorers are safely accounted for. I love how oh my god, he's got... Why does he have... Hold on. Can we just point out this guy has more scales than the character creation options give you as a male Aura? I just want to point that out. I mean, look, the wiggle emotes are pretty universally... Well, not universal necessarily, but a lot of artists do the wiggle emotes. But the dance emotes though, those I haven't really ever seen. So I'm not surprised that the wiggle one is not familiar to me, if that makes sense. Well, thanks to you, Doman. Now, you had questions for me. I would know more of Orani, of the creation, and of Father Azim. As you wish, let us sit. Sit down, cross-legged, get all like little kitty 6th grade nonsense. I don't know. Tell me, what do you know of the Aura and how they came to be? Oh god, something. God created war. No, the Earth, and there was war and something fudge. I don't know. In the days before men, Azim and Nama raged a bit of war. The Rian were born of the Dawnfather and Zale, the Duskmother. Well, these are both correct, so let's just say both of them. I can only pick one. Yes, a common tale, and one believed by many tribes. One believed by many tribes. This seems to imply that he knows better. But what it does not mention is this: Azim and Nama were lovers, and they were roommates. Wait, and they were. They fought at the beginning as did their creations. But when they saw how Zayla and Rayan rove above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stirred and the love their children shared become theirs as well. It was of the sun shared the moon, that part of them must remain, lest day and night cease to be, and with them all creation. Dang, forbidden love amongst the gods? Hate that. With sadness in their hearts, they returned to the heavens, he to the day, she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. That's so sad. That's devastating, actually. Time passed, Azim's yearning for his beloved grew deeper still. Was there truly naught that could be done, he wondered? At last he knew. If the father could not be with the mother, then he shall go amongst their children, now and ever after. So it was that Azim took a fragment of his being, and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in scale of midnight, he descended and sought out the Zayla. He was the first Oranir. We are of his flesh and blood, we are the children of Azim, and it is our duty to watch over and keep the Zayla safe. I confess I did not expect the tale of your people's beginnings to be quite so romantic. I must ask, if it is your duty to defend the Zayala, how do you go to war with them in Nadim? Is that not a contradiction? If a father disciples... Jesus. If a father Jesus, I'm funny. If a father disciplines his son, does it mean there's no love in his heart? Zayla are not wont to kneel, they must be made to, only then will they heed reason. God dang! They just went from, oh no, it's just discipline and teaching to, they must kneel before us. Calm down there, guys. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. There you go, you'd do well to hear the end of my tale. When Narva looked down and saw the avatar of Azim, she knew him at once and shed tears of love and longing. When they struck the earth, though, rose anew as a counterpart of the Oranir, their fates entwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Narva for whom he must search even now. I'm confused already. I'm lost, chat. I had a mini heart attack as I noticed Peachy was like going to like a collapsing animation whilst being a blue mage. I freaked out. I thought Peachy was dying again. Maybe I'm being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Oranir may prove loyal allies to Dome under the right circumstance. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief they must act as caretakers of all Zayla. Therefore, if we can prove to them that we come as kindred spirits seeking to defeat a common foe, there's a discussion for after we win and no arm. Come, let us return to Mac 9. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Get up. That story bored you. Wow. I'm going to tell everyone that their religion bored you. I'm going to tell them. Mm-hmm. Peachy just casually zooming by, flying faster than I. Yeah, I knew it. I knew when you were coming here, you were getting in position. You shined the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at last accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter, you've completed your task of proving yourself deserving of mercy. If it's freedom you desire, there's one more thing you must do. Blah, 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 blah. Give me the... Oh, do I want those? 273, but the 279, yeah. Ba-dum-bum-bum. These gloves kind of look like Assassin's Creed Hidden Blades. Or like the braces. I don't know. I'm fudging. Whatever. Ignore me. I'm making fun of myself. Oh, cutscene. Not voiced. A pity you will not pledge yourselves to the sun. You might have proved useful in the coming Nadan. Nevertheless, I'll permit you to return and fight for them all. Their cause is futile with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You are reconnoiter the encampment of the Dothal. For this task, 2 will go and 2 will remain. Should the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee or be captured or killed, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve until death. Why are we playing nice with these guys? They literally they are fully outing their intention to keep us as slaves and to hold us prisoner and like completely ignore all of our rights. And they have done so. Why are we playing nice with them? These aren't nice people. We better not fail. The question is, who do we send? Send me. There's not for you to decide. Oh, of course not. So what I'm hearing is these guys are now going to send the 2 people that are least likely to succeed and more likely to fail or die, so they can keep 2 slaves. All of you have conquered Badam's medal and proven yourself warriors. You should all be equally capable of carrying this task, and therefore you should have no objections. He fudging lied like a fudging liar. I'm gonna be saying because I'm Memely, and I'm main character energy. The fudge are you? Brother Magna, a word. The Budaga require that a hostage be male, for if these ones fail, we cannot accept the woman as slave. I do not like any of these guys. I don't. They're all despicable. Like, I felt like I was missing something. I was like, why are we being friendly with them? Maybe I've misunderstood. Maybe they're not really bad and I'm just being... No, these guys suck. They suck. Therefore, we choose the Firewalker, the one they call Hien. So be, I shall choose second. I doubt either of you are the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and men are of no use to me. I don't know what this moon stuff is going on about, but I don't like the sound of it at all. No, of course not. The woman I seek is of the dusk, a gentle, ethereal maiden, a dancer in the morning mist. You are warriors of the steppe, fierce and brutal, conquerors of the magic stone, and still ethereal. You are not. I am your Rolandberry. You try ethereally chasing up the lambs and your boots are full of lake water. Yeah, I'm gonna be mean to him. That didn't look mean. That looked joking. Ah, how well your tasks befit you both. But since I must choose, I choose you. You did well in milking the sheep. They took a liking to you. Wait, so I'm not going on the adventure? Oh, guess that's too memely then. What? I'm confused. Did he pick the people to stay behind, or did he pick the people to go on the quest? I think he picked the people to stay behind, but I thought he was picking the questing people? Yes, that's in memory. I'd hoped to see these undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. Lothal Car lies to the south where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge and all will be free to rejoin them all. Now go. Do not like these jokes. Have no fear, we shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak of plans outside. Can we just, like, break them free? Like, we could take all these guys. We could take them. Peachy, you smacking him for his sexism? Good. Keep going. Fudge him. Fudge him. Oh, there's a blue quest over here too. Question is this an Aether? Alright. It is. A woman nodded the step. How unusual. Word that I had the time, I would take you around and acquaint you with our small settlement. The only colonization time is a commodity. I must keep all 50 of our warriors fed. I'm out of sheep's milk. Oh boy, okay. Need to get some milk. He needs some milk! I took my chance, chat. You can't, let me have this one. Let me have it. Prefer to take as much milk as you need. Am I milking the sheep? Hey, I don't want to milk the sheep. That's disgusting. I don't wanna. Also, why are they fat? Are they fattened for eating? Like, I don't think you... Nope, PG, I don't want to. I don't like your choice of wording, actually. I decline. I bought the milk, here you go. Take your fresh sheep milk, you meanie poo. It is something that has become increasingly difficult to do. The hungry mouths you must feed grow by the day, but you remain your only colonarian. That's so not fair. Uh-oh. Is he bothering you? You need not pay him any heed. He is inconsequential to our tribe. The only thing you can probably will is later. Dude, he's the only one who cooks for you guys, and you're going to attack him and say he's worthless and inconsequential? You realize if you don't have him, you guys either starve or you eat trashy things that do not give you the protein and or like nutrients that you need to like continue being a warrior tribe. You imbecile. You fudging fool. Why are people like this, chat? I'm no surprise in a tribe where you're standing hinges solid upon how strong you are. I'm afforded little respect. Betsky. Betsky. Look, stop, like. I have decided to delete the message. You're welcome, everyone. And everyone else is hunting, I'm left to cook whatever brought back from their last excursion. I feel like you said that expecting me to delete your message though, right? Like you like, it's been a while. You probably wanted that to happen. This guy wishes to be strong. How about no? Might you get to help me with cooking on occasion? I mean, really? Have I unlocked like a society quest or something? I don't know. I don't care, I wanted the Aether Current, that's why I'm here. Not relevant anymore. How are we going with Aether Currents in the area? 2 more quests and 1 more exploration. That's pretty solid, actually. The one exploration is somewhere like down here. And then quests might be... it's not this one. The quests are probably like around, maybe... Dora Ilol, whatever that is. Saying they hope they will never return, I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there's a colossal wreck to the south which should provide a vantage point for which to survey the Dorthor car from afar. Okay. Let's get out of here. I actually think that's going to be quite close to, what's it? It'll be quite close to where the next Aether current is, right? Like, which I think is over this way. Maybe it is down here. Hold on. 1,000 yumps to southwest. It's probably like around this part, which isn't going to be too bad. We discovered a new location. Hooray. It's so calm. Which I love. Just to clarify that. Discover new location. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move on this way to, like, there we go. That's what I want. Actually, maybe it's kind of down here. The west. Oh, it's like over, okay, so it's definitely over this way, like ish. Me wondering if Peachy stops following me. Hey, Peachy, what are you doing? This is a cool looking statue though. I don't know what it is. Just gonna like really quickly unlock this part of the map. Is it gonna let me? Can I get to it? Maybe not. Oh, it's gonna be annoying like that? On a list of locations? No. I don't need assistance. This is so unfortunate, guys. It's not gonna unlock because... Come on. Come on. Let me get into like the tiniest like nook or cranny. It's only gonna unlock if I'm actually above it, isn't it? That's so sad. That is so devastating. Oh, the game screwed me over. I cannot believe this right now. I came all this way to unlock parts of my map and the game was like, actually you can't, you need to fly. What is this thing? This thing looks like a fudging Bulbasaur, chat. Terrifying Bulbasaur. Nah, I'll unlock it when I'm actually meant to unlock it. Thank you though, Peachy. I'm just complaining that I'm not meant to yet. You know? But for now, we go to the really cool statue looking thing. Oh, hi, Gosetsu. What is that? I think I found it. There's like a little tunnel that way. Wait, is this not? Oh, I have to do /lookout. I see. Hello? Really? I can't just do it from there? Oh wait, I guess I maybe did. I see an aetherite. Over there, look, those men are in danger. Too late for one, perhaps there's time to save the other. We cannot abandon him to... I mean, I guess I could, though? Like, who said I can't, right? Like... I can get or I can't get, because it looks like I can't get it. That very much looks like I'm not able to. No, is the aetherite current on top of it? Wait, hold on. I'll save these guys in a bit. I want to see if I can grab the 8th of the current. I might be able to. The 420 arms is making me think, actually, you know what? I should do this first just in case it's going to take it that way. It's locked to a society. Watching societies. We live in a society. Hey guys, I heard you like being stun locked. Love it. Love Holy. Thank you for the heals, Peachy. On my shield. I saw a massive shield and I was like, that's Peachy. Thank you. I owe you my life. Think nothing of it. I wish it would come sooner. Guy over there is dead. I knew it once he was dead. It would come as little comfort, but I slay the beasts responsible. Yeah. There's no way for a Dothal to die. Who is this? What is that? Outsiders? What's an outsider? We don't like them around these parts or something. I don't know why I gave it like that accent. That's actually a really cool character design. I don't know what it is. Forgive me, we were returning from our hunt when we were caught unawares by a man's Seareed. I think those were the Yeti looking guys. This one saved me, but Gesser is dead. Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I've heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If I may begin to answer your questions before you ask more. We are friends of the Mole, and we have come to see the strength of the Dothal for ourselves. The Mole, the little lambs who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods. What fools are you to share the soil of such weaklings? Next you'll tell me you wish to fight in an arm. So, about that, we wish to fight in an arm. Or the Nardum. Ah, so you do. Ha, that is unexpected yet not unwelcome. I am Sadu, cartoon of the Dothal. For your deeds, I grant you leave to walk among us. Come, look on our glory and despair. We fear no tribe, least of all the Mole. Though if you were of the Oranir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Oh my god. See, this is so upsetting because I like her better than the fudges back home. Says Lady Dothal, clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke of her dead. See to the corpse? Surely this warrior deserves better than that. Nah, because you see he failed, and that makes him, like, not important or something. I don't really know how it works. He just running circles around me. Forgive me, Mimile, I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once. I just think that they have a different, I just honestly think they just have a different, culture. You know, like, is it disrespectful? Absolutely, but I can sort of get it because the dead is dead. They're, like, not gonna, like, they're dead, you know? Like, yes, there's respect and they should be respectful, but it's a different culture. I don't know. I get it. Kinda. I'm not gonna hate on them for it. Assuming it is their culture and that she's not just a jerk who doesn't care about people being dead, then it's different.
How he died matters not. Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
See, it's a different culture. She just complimented him, said he'll return.
Not soon enough, Hartoon. The Nardum is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should counsel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gesser is dead, how should he Return.
Reincarnation.
Silence! You come to spy on us, knowing naught of our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dothal, for we do not fear death. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return.
Peachy, you good?
When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name.
So that man.
that
I mean,
may
he
grow
might.
into a great warrior once
listen,
more.
they believe in reincarnation, and to them, that's undying, right? Because like, there are two things to death, right? Two possible deaths. The death of like an individual, of a body of a person, that guy's dead. But the soul hasn't died. Their life cycle hasn't died in their eyes. They're being reborn, and so because their journey isn't ending, they don't die, right? Like, what's the theory? Like, I don't know if it's a theory, but like, there's the death of the soul and then, or of the person, and the death of their memory. Their memory can never die if they keep reviving. It's just a different cultural like perspective, you know. He's not dead. I mean, he's very clearly dead.
You mean
but,
to tell
you
me
know.
these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
Have some respect, Gesetsu! Have some respect. Oh, she looks so upset. The way he literally challenged all their beliefs.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult
Nah.
our beliefs.
I'm with them on this one. I'm 100% with them. That is their belief, that's their culture, it's their religion. Do not insult it. Do not. Absolutely fudging. Do I believe it myself? Nah. Nah, if you're dead, you're dead. But I'm not gonna insult them for it, you know? Okay, add time. Twitch was like, shut the fudge up. Go get some water. Yeah, I'm gonna get something to drink because I'm out of water. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes after I have like calmed down and yelled at Gosetsu. Obviously not out loud because that would be weird, but I'm gonna like mentally yell at him. Just don't die, foreheads, obviously. Just don't. Just don't. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back in a couple of minutes with fresh water, with a not dry throat from all of my yapping. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm back. Hi everyone. Guess that's his being mean. We continue.
Have care what you say. Otherwise, do as you will.
Honestly, I wouldn't have even been mad at her if she just like forbid us from like roaming their lands and kicked us out either. Like that would have been so well within her right. And everyone just goes back to their own business. Great, good job, good job. I feel like going around to everyone and being like, I'm so sorry for my companion. I'm so sorry. I apologize on his behalf. Such contempt was in their eyes I've never known, but for a soul to live on, as they say, is not something I can so easily accept. Guess what? You don't have to. You don't have to accept it. You just need to shut the fudge up and respect their belief. It's easy. It's so easy. Do they truly believe this? All of them, that in death there can be rebirth, retribution? In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking to our people. As long as you're not a jerk. Oh my god, Coco, what a great name. Hi, Coco. I know you, reunion of travelers with a mole girl. I marked you after I left the fudge. I marked you after I left the Ionia, ones from Doma, others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to the Defiled car. Sounds to your ears the name of a woman? Well, of course, that would be because it is. I died a woman as reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul and the flesh the flesh. Perhaps you scoff. Many would. Many look only to the name in the flesh and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadie Khatun. 3 times before she died a man, yet she returns as a woman the 4th. Yet she's no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. See? That's pretty cool. That's today? What's today? What's today, Peachy? Are you talking about the Nintendo Switch Direct in about 3.5 hours? The Mario Kart Direct? 3.5 hours? I'm gonna stay up for that. It's only 15 minutes though, but I'm like, I don't care. I want to be there for that Direct. I've never actually been there for a Nintendo Direct, like any Nintendo Direct. I've never been there live. Just simply because it's always been like in the fudging middle of the goddamn night. But this time, I'm watching it. I've never been up for it. I've always been sleeping or like I've just never been around, right? But like 11 PM, is it late? Yes. But I don't have work tomorrow. If I had work tomorrow, I wouldn't. But I don't have work tomorrow because it's a public holiday. And I'm on leave next week. So I am so excited for Mario Kart World. I'm literally consuming all of the Mario Kart World media on YouTube. Don't at me. So I'm watching this fudging Direct. Cycle, death, and rebirth is simply that. Take me. I died in battle with the hot goat. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know naught of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Koya again and again. It's difficult to remember everything, but important. I mean, at least for you, it's like, what, middle of the day, Peachy? Like, it's gonna be, what, 12 PM, 1 PM, 11, sorry, AM? Yeah, 12 PM, 1 PM, 11 AM. Massive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned, and mastered the bow. It's good to see he retains his skill. 2 PM, yeah. See? You've got a great time for it. Like that one K-pop group, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's a group called 2 PM. I don't know this. I barely know music just in general. Artists, I'll know the super famous bands and artist names. Fudging K-pop groups? So not a thing that I know. A group called 2 AM? Are they related, or is like one of them a parody of the other? I feel like one of them has to be a parody, right? Meanwhile, you've completed the inquiries. I have completed my inquiries. Is that she said they believe with every fibre of their being, the bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observe some of their warriors at practice. They are as formidable as Zerania, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet while they do not lack in skill and resources, it is plain to see their numbers are inferior. So, who cares? So that's the wrong... That's the wrong button. So how come you're able to lower quality of something? I just noticed that. Why can you lower quality? Like, why? What would that even do? Why would anyone ever want to lower an item's quality? What benefit could that possibly have? I don't understand. Under the same company at one point? Ah, I see. So like they had like two different audiences and two different like vibes and that sort of thing. I can get that. I don't understand that. It's been an educational experience to say the least. Why did my game not tab again? Yeah, everything we've learned is common knowledge to people of the steppe. It will not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. What is going on? Not less than the Thal's plans from the Dharma will suffice up here. My game is just randomly like tabbing into windowed and back. The thirst trap? I can't be surprised, really. That's what the reality of the world has come to. There are only two ways to make money. Dirty manipulative tricks and thirst traps, which are dirty manipulative tricks. I take it back. I've never been one for skulking about. I should go to Sardo and see what secrets I can prize from your lips. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Is this another Aether current? Oh, Aether current. Hell yeah. It's not often we have travelers in Dothokar. There's something I would ask of you if you have time. His red eyes, like, are so creepy between the bars. Like, honestly, I'm getting, like, it's giving demon. My name is Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords. I'm a reincarnation of a master swordsman. They say he was so fast with a sword it was as if he wielded 7 blades. He is well respected. I struggle to believe I'm he. No matter how much I practice, my swordsmanship improves not. I would like to ask around the village, find out if I truly am who they say. If there's a secret concerning my previous life, they will not tell me no matter how much I ask. That's so sad. He's always happens to run off somewhere when I try to help him with his training. He does his name a disservice. Okay, so that dude just runs away when it comes to his training. That's not a good way to improve, sir. You don't believe in to be reincarnation of a swordsman? Nonsense, there were no other Dothal born the year Mousy passed. Previous one was a true warrior. His swordsmanship was unmatched. I cannot believe he would not be reincarnated. Oh, he was the only one born that year, so they all think he has to be him. Of course his name is correct. He may be clumsy with the blade at the moment, but he'll improve in time. I hear that previous Mousy also struggled when he first picked up the sword. All he needs to do is train. Ah, well that's more positive. Hey dude, you actually are him. Were you able to learn what? Yeah, you just need to work hard. I'm exactly as I say. My thanks for your help. You look like you can hold your own in battle. How'd you grow so strong? Practice. Did I have a teacher? No, I just grew strong. I just grew strong, lol. As a person lacking experience, I can't leave the village, but I can learn from you. Could I ask you to teach me? I can think of no better way to make myself stronger. Yeah, no. Master Swordsman, work it out yourself. I am a healer. Can you not, like, tell? Like... Spy return, and they have learned not. Mayhaps so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you've devised some manner of cunning surgeon for the Nardum. Out with it, I say. Why would she reveal that? We are what you say, Dermot. We are Dothal. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. That is why I care not what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters and me on the field and make ready to die with their ancestors. Confidence is plain as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The mole you mock a few, but so too are you. Why? Though a glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. While we kill many, many are killed in turn. In the wake of our battles, the soil drinks deep of the blood to fall, and the bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest, yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul, and if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure, he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in battle without fear. Such is our way, even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it, but I know that we fight to live, not to die. The Thal train to make ready for the day, but they do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. Yeah, that's right, Gosetsu. Be respectful. Yes, his body's been given to the sands. And their part is done. Rest Roy, the Nadam draws dear, and you'll need your strength. If you intend to fight Nadam, you should return to the mole and make ready, but know that when we next meet, you and yours will die, or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travellers. We shall be, if you would permit me final question every part. Where is this place that Geza has been laid to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Rights to the flesh? I've heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Gadan may have already caught his scent. Well, don't you disrespect our beliefs. Well, she didn't. She just said she doesn't understand it and stuff, so I guess it's, like, fine. 25 yards to the west. It's probably over this hill. If it might be on the cliff. If it's on the cliff, I will screen chat. Oh, guys, it ain't looking good for me. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Wait, is that all the Aether Currents? We have one quest left to do. One quest for the Aether Currents. And then we have them all. Okay, we have a fight to do. I love how every second, like, attack is basically a stun. Well, that should be the one. Yep. They're not gonna take his, like...
Left for the vultures. It seems an insult to the man.
Hey, listen, it's the culture. Are we being watched? I feel like we're being watched.
But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting. Pardon me?
Excusez-moi. What are you doing? You're just sitting down? Having a little chat with him?
When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny there is a certain logic to it all. A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such sacrifice. It is because he has faith that his death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant, when the heart sings, and the blood burns, and his soul finds peace.
I do love that Gesetsu has finally realized that actually, hey, this culture is, like, their beliefs are pretty cool, actually. I love that character development in the space of, like, 20 minutes.
There is comfort in that.
Oh, no. The others just run? Bro, I took on 3 at once and they weren't scared when the first died.
Nay, we dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be. Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
What was our mission again? Do you know our mission was to, like... I forgot. I thought it was... Oh, I don't remember. We must all be in our way, even Gesser. Let us return to Dawnthorn and pray our tales not to satisfy our most radiant taskmaster. Liz, if I don't get to 67 before my next quest becomes a level 67 quest, I will be very disappointed. Ooh! Meanwhile, deep within the Dawn Throne... Are they already being made slaves, chat? No, they're locked up in prison, of course they are.
Well, if there is a way out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
'Tis little wonder the Orinir won the last Nardum. These people leave naught to chance.
Hien, I've had something on my mind for a while, and now... In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the Resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they got.
Yeah, because they were scared to just get killed.
They all had their reasons, of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
People are pragmatic creatures at heart. They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they conclude at last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same. And so they choose the more sensible option. They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. One cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice.
That's so sad.
But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Who? Probably just Papalino, isn't it?
Then honor him by doing the same for others with all your might
It was probably
and
just
main.
Papalino.
You know, when my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma.
Well, we're gonna have one.
But my father did, as did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm tired and not bored, I promise.
As you?
I promise.
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the warrior of light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done.
Wait. Kiana's the same as me? No, I'm cooler.
I
I'm
won't have
better.
you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want with my own two hands.
Good, still 66. This is what I want to know. This is what I want to hear. Area did part I trust? Good, then less away. I had to see a cool mount. It looks so fancy. I love it. I know I could just fast travel back, but I want to unlock this part of the map first. No more colors. I thought I ranked close enough for that it would trigger the thing or something. Apparently not. I don't know. Once I unlock this part of the map, then I'll just fast travel, I think. Because that'll be faster than running the whole way around. I was gonna say if it lets me pick the thing. Peachy getting that free teleport though. Love that for her. I don't know why I just completely forgot directions. All that you've seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. Hey Sam, hello, Wee Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I did see that you sent a Discord message, I haven't had time to look at it yet. No secret stratagems, you say? That as well, I expected as much. The Dethal are not schemers, they live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They're fierce, and to face one is to court death. That scared you? It wasn't even that loud, Peachy, shaking my head. I was saying myself, oh no, I didn't think you were coming by to like mention the message, I just thought I'd let you know that I had to, you know? But how are things? How's stuff? You excited for tomorrow? By the way, chat, actually, this is a great time to do a friendly little shout out for Kathan. Kathan tomorrow is doing a big 12-hour stream for the Good Friday appeal to raise money to raise money for the Good Friday appeal. They're like doing a whole bunch of games like all day. I think there's like Simpsons Hit and Run speed run. There's like some other stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I've forgotten your schedule because it's been all over the place. And then I'll be playing Mario Kart at like 5 p.m. tomorrow, which is on my schedule and I've already announced it. But like, go check out K-Fam and stuff. Transition stream and one layout, nice. I actually need to get some good like transitions, like some stinger animations, because like look at mine, right? Like, hold on. It's just a boring fade. Like, I want something like cool, but like really quick, because like the long ones are really annoying and sort of a little much. But like, I don't really need anything like cool. I want something that's not just a boring fade. You know what I mean? You have nothing for in between games while setting up? Oh, I have nothing for in between games while setting up either. Like, I've got my standby screen. But, like, that's just my standby screen, you know? What's a star wipe? I feel like there's, like, some sort of joke in there that I just do not get at all, actually. Unless it's literally just, like, a star, like, that just, like... Oh, I don't know, Rusky. That also sounds boring. But fair enough though, K-Fan. Fair enough. Definitely get that sorted, you know. Meet us in the field and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of that cartoon, Sado. I'm boring. Listen, I know this already. We are not surprised. Literally everyone here knows that. I like... You're not blowing anyone's mind with that one. Games like Celeste into Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, Celeste, that's right, Kingdom Hearts. Oh, are you actually, did you manage to actually get the randomizer for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2? Like, you've actually got that sorted? Didn't run to Hollow Knight. I did remember there being Hollow Knight. Bingo, Shrek GBA, Minecraft, Mario Kart. That's so many more games on the list than I thought there were. I thought there were like 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that is 8. I can count. Mystic, hello, Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How are things? You got the same time for the other person to finish with the estimate. Fudge, yeah, love that for you, K-Thram. What happens if you run out of time? Do you just like cut it short, or do you just like make the next game shorter? You know? Doing good? I'm doing great. I'm on, it's a long weekend. Tomorrow's a public holiday, because it's Good Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are Easter Saturday and Sunday, and then Easter Monday is another public holiday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've taken leave. And then Friday is Anzac Day, which is another public holiday. So I'm getting like, I'm not going to be working again until the 28th of April. And I only spent 3 days of leave. I'm over the moon right now. I'm over the moon. You have an idea we can do words on stream or marbles? Wait, what? Where'd this come from, Peachy? I ain't doing that. I'm playing video games. Well, obviously those are still video games. Actually, this is a side note. I have been thinking recently about doing a community day once a week for like streams, like whether it's a Sunday or something. I don't know, but I was thinking I should do more community stuff. I don't know what stuff people in the community have, and I don't know. I mean, granted, Final Fantasy XIV is basically the sort of community day in the fact that like people will just literally join my game and run around with me. I don't know. Oh, night is afterwards, and new practice sessions have been below even the shortened estimate. Well, that's good. Oh, you meant for K-Fam, like while things are setting up or whatever, you can do like words on stream and marbles. Yeah, fair. 9 points away from redeeming a game. Was it you I was talking about, K-Fam, that I was like, can we hold off until I finish my other games and then you can redeem? Or was that someone else I was talking to who wanted to redeem something? I think it was you. But I have so many people who have game redemptions like available to them. I'm like, wait. Maybe just wait till I finish what I've currently got on the list. You know? Someone else? Okay, right. Well, that's not to say you can't redeem it. You can definitely redeem it, but I want you to know I'll have to put it on hold for like a period while I like finish stuff. Because I really do want to finish Kingdom Hearts 7. Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Rebirth. Because I'm enjoying them a lot, and Peachy redeemed that, so that's actually a Peachy redemption. Plus I have the Thaumaturge, which I just started and sold on to finish. I still have 15. I don't know if I will go back to that, but I probably should. I need to get back to Dragon Age Inquisition. And then I've still got fudging, like I've got like things to do, you know what I mean? But redeem it anyway. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna take one guess, K-Therm. Tell me if I'm wrong, but don't tell me what you actually want to redeem. Keep that a secret, unless I'm right. You want to redeem Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, don't you? You want to redeem that, don't you, Squidward? Even though the marbles but struggled making it work well, yeah, fair. You haven't decided. Oh, okay, fair enough. I just assumed you wanted me to get Ace Attorney, which I think I don't know if you noticed. I purchased it recently on Steam when it was on sale, I think. So I actually have it now. But the other reason as well, like, even though I said, like, I didn't want to do it because it's so far from the law and everything's all incorrect and stuff, and it bothers me. The reason I've decided, actually, wait, I am going to give it another go, is because I can use it to just fudging rant all fudging stream. It will literally be the tool I use, and I could use it as a fudging springboard. I'll be playing Phoenix Wright Attorney, something will come up, and I'll be like, pause, chat. Let me tell you why all of this is incorrect and how it actually works. And I don't know if people will like that or if they'll absolutely despise it, but like, it's what you guys expect from my channel, so shut the fudge up and deal with it. Like, and I'll have an excuse this time. So yeah, there's that, you know. Speak not that devil's name in the presence of the most radiant. You bade tales to the Dothel, you'll not hear the name of their leader. Oh, the last Nadam, she gave great offense. The most radiant brother called to him the women of the steppe that he might look into their eyes and see if the Nama looked back. But that feral ugged rude. She spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights have we fought to claim the Dawn Throne, and still she shows Brother Magni such disrespect, such defiance. By right, she should she pay with her life. Think not another word, or you will pay with yours. Controls are janky. For marbles? Hey Sam, I hate to break it to you, the controls for marbles are pretty, like, okay, actually. Not to like attack you or anything, but you left click and you right click and it changes which marble you follow. Each left click like goes through the list one way and the right click goes back the other direction. It's that's the spectate cam. That's it. And then you can zoom in and out too. You can go into free cam mode. That's all it is. Imagine Final Fantasy XIV decides to collab with Pokemon. I would be so simultaneously excited and absolutely like maddened by it, right? Excited because hell yeah, I love Pokemon and I love Final Fantasy. Give me that. Give me that, right? I'm a fudging nerd. I love it. I love both of those franchises. But I'd hate it because Pokemon hasn't put out a fudging good game in ages, and I hate how bad the franchise has got. And it would be like a slap in the face for them to focus on all these fudging like collaborations and stuff rather than actually releasing good fudging games. Like, you know what I mean? You're probably skill issuing, but still. No, and that's so fair. And again, I don't think you play like obviously like Marbles is not really like a game, but you don't play a lot of games that do have like a sort of tactical free camera controls, right? So it's probably like not something you're used to. So I can get it from that perspective too. Definitely, yeah. So I can get it from that perspective of you not being used to it because you've never played anything like that. So I get it. The words that air as the Doman say, however, the proof of your service to the song. You like the Scarlet Violet game and League of Legends Pokemon game looks interesting. See, here's the thing. I don't want to write the new Legends game off because it's in a region I absolutely loved and I'm really hoping it goes well. Having said that, Scarlet and Violet, while I never got very far into the game, and I can't trash on the story of the game, I can't trash on the characters, I didn't get far enough for that. The reason I hate it and despise it is because the actual quality of the experience was absolutely shocking. The frame rate was trash, the textures in the world looked horrible. It was the worst optimized game I'd ever played, like, for the current day and age. And like, this is coming from like a franchise that has a massive budget. It's fudging the Pokemon company backed by Nintendo. Like, they have no excuse to release something so half-baked. And they did because they're Pokemon and they knew they'd sell like hotcakes and they'd get away with it and make a massive profit. So they didn't care. And like, again, it's Nintendo. Nintendo, the company that literally like never drops their quality because quality means everything to them. Nintendo, who is so hell-bent on providing quality experiences, they are charging $80 for the next generation of games, US, $80 US, for the next generation of games and claiming it's because of the content and quality they provide. And yet they released fudging Scarlet and Violet at full price for that abysmal experience? Yeah, I'm a little mad. So again, if you enjoy the game and you had fun and it was something you enjoyed, absolutely go wild. Go for it. I'm not attacking it for the story, I'm not attacking for the characters, I'm not attacking it for the experience that a lot of people may have thoroughly enjoyed legitimately. I'm attacking it because the quality of it was fudging trash. And like, it was a poorly made game. That's why I'm attacking it. Like, technically, on a technical level. So bad. Anyway, that's my rant done. You can enjoy it as much as you want, more power to you. I just cannot stand the technical capabilities that they gave no effort to. That's really it. Just buy the Switch 2 expansion version. And that's the thing too, right? The Switch 2 expansion version is going to cost probably, what, $10 US? And I doubt it'll even make the game better. Will it run at 60 FPS? Sure. Will the textures look any better? God, no. Fudge, absolutely not. They're not going to improve their textures. It's just going to run better because it's on a better like device. That's really all it's going to be. They focus too much on the Union Circle than graphics with Scarlet Violet. I have no idea what any of that means because, again, I did not get very far. But I can agree that they didn't focus on the graphics. And again, I know graphics aren't everything. There are so many games that have certain art styles that aren't like really graphically like, you know, intense. Like, as an example, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I've never played Tears of the Kingdom, but I've seen screenshots and the trailers and stuff like that, and I did play Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, we can all agree, looks fudging stunning. Beautiful game. Wonderful world. The vibes are immaculate. Like, it looks beautiful. It's fantastic, right? But the graphics aren't like that good quality. As in, like, by which I mean the texture sizes aren't large. They aren't like high definition, high fidelity. It's the art style that they took with the game. They worked with what they had. They knew that the technical limitations of the Switch, and they knew what they had to work with. And so they picked an art style that would serve well, even without those capabilities. And they nailed it. They fudging floored it, right? They did such a good job. So it's not that Pokemon was limited by the Switch because, oh no, well, the Switch is a very weak machine, so our textures are bad because of it. No, no, no. They just decided to not fudging care. They decided to put no effort into it and just release whatever anyway because they knew they could get away with it. And that's my issue with the graphics there. Not that the graphics are bad, but that they put no effort to actually making them look good, right? Having said that, the models in that game were stunning. Like, the Pokemon themselves were great. I think from memory, like the character models and like the trainers and all those were fine too. It's purely the textures that looks really trashy. And the world, I didn't really like the world either, but again, that's more of a me thing. Switch 2 expansion packs is just an extension of Switch 1 expansion pack, just with the added odd games that come to Switch. What? No, K-Throne means the Switch 2 expansion version as in like the $10 upgrade to your game, so that way there's like you know how like Breath of the Wild is getting like a $10 expansion to like make it like an improved like edition of the game for the Switch 2. That's what K-Throne means. It's not, I don't know what you mean by a Switch 1 expansion pack with the added... Oh, you're talking about the online expansion pack. No, we're talking about a completely different thing, mister. Completely different thing. Yeah, like a next-gen upgrade, like the equivalent for PS4, PS5. Yeah, that's what K-Throne means, the next-gen upgrade, essentially. It definitely isn't that limited as Legends was a good quality Pokemon game. Well, see, that's my point, right? It's not that the Switch is limiting. They did fantastic with Legends. Granted, Legends Arceus, or Arceus, whatever you want to call it, wasn't my game. I didn't really enjoy it too much, but that was a more of a personal, it just wasn't for me thing. The game was really good in terms of what it, like, they tried something new, and I think they did such a great job. It was not like fantastic blow out of the park, like next level, like sort of like this is what we should do going forward with everything type thing. It introduced a lot of great ideas. It was more of like a sort of taste of potential, like what they could do, but it had like a solid backing to it, right? Like it was a good quality, like a good experience. And again, it wasn't limited by the Switch. They knew what they were doing and it was fine. They did well with it. So I don't know what the hell like ball they dropped with Scarlet and Violet. And that's why I'm like, ugh. 2 more scenes to set up? Hell yeah. Let's go, K-Thame. You can do it. You like the new features, don't focus too heavily on one and abandon the other parts. Yeah, it's... Look, again, I didn't play much of Legends because it wasn't really my thing, and I didn't play a lot of Scarlet and Violet because the technical disaster just, I couldn't push through it. So I don't know a lot about new features and like what they focused on and didn't focus on. I just know that the features themselves that they did bring in weren't the problem. It was, so I can't really comment on that more, if that makes sense. My lord, Lys, you are unharmed. Thanks to you and Mimili, we're free to return to Mol Ilor, I take it. By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. You may return, make ready for the Nadam, on one condition. To fight is to be bound by it. Swear here and now to abide by the law of the steppe, to accept the supreme authority of the Kargan, whomsoever it may be. Yeah, I think that's fair. We can obey the rules of these lands. We ain't about to disrespect the culture of the place and, like, break the rules of the very thing we want to participate in. That's silly, you know? We're gonna respect that. Also, why do I have a Discord message just not K-Therm? I know yours is there. I'm not talking about yours, K-Therm. Okay. Moving the hell on now. Well done, I knew you'd not fail. I should be glad to hear your experience with the Dothal, but as time is of the essence, let us converse en route. Come, Serena and the others are waiting. Oh, I wonder, Peachy, were you waiting long? Were you waiting long with my rants and everything? Yeah, Darkness on Switch 2. See, I never played those old Pokemon games. Like, my first generation of Pokemon, my first game that I played was Ruby, and I only ever played the main series games, the Mystery of... I was gonna say Mystery of Darkness. The main series games, the Explorers of Sky and Time, and I think I played Red Rescue Team Red or Blue at one point, but I didn't really, like, get the whole way through. But I mainly just played the main series games. You're G-posing? Oh, nice. You never played the Stadium games? I'm intrigued by the Stadium games, but I'm not super hyped or excited or getting my, hopes up because I know the old Stadium games were limited. They were fantastic, but they were limited, right? However, I think with the new Stadium games, like, they're allowing you to bring in Pokemon from Pokemon Home, which fudging exciting, but I am hesitant to be letting my hopes up because they'll probably implement some limitation of Dexit, or like, oh, you can use your Pokemon Home Pokemon, but actually these Pokemon aren't allowed, and also you can only use these moves. So if your Pokemon have these movesets, you either can't import them at all, or if you do import them, you have to change their moves, which means they'll be erased from home and something stupid. Like, that's why I'm like hesitant, because I really like the idea of a Pokemon Stadium battle focused thing. Like, the battles are what I like from Pokemon, right? I love that. And to have a Pokemon Stadium current generation that is, if it is truly limitless with every Pokemon and every move, which I believe they could do, because again, they're just making a battle focused game. They don't need to worry about a story. They don't need to worry about maps and all these other files that need to go into the game. This text boxes, the dialogue, the Elite Four, the champion, all these NPCs and balance. They don't need to worry about any of that. They can purely focus on the one fudging thing they need to do. Put every Pokemon in the game with all their movesets, and that's literally it. They have one job. All the Pokemon, all the moves. They don't need to worry about anything fudging else. They better not, like, granted, that's still a massive undertaking, and it would not be easy by any means. However, it's literally the whole purpose of a Pokemon Stadium game is to just have the ability to bring in all the Pokemon and battle with whatever moves you want. That is the goal. That is the very game. You cannot drop the ball on this, Nintendo. Pokemon Company, Game Freak, whoever the fudge the publisher is. Please get it right. You know? But also, I don't trust the Pokemon Company these days, and I do not have my hopes up, so we'll just wait and see. The story's pre-made because they're past Stadium stories. I don't even care if they don't have a story mode, right? Genuinely, I wasn't even expecting a story mode. All I want from the game is the ability to play multiplayer Pokemon Stadium battles with my friends or against NPCs. Whether they be random NPCs or like preset NPC teams or like they've made for like a certain like difficulty levels, or like characters from the series, like you can battle Cynthia, or you can battle fudging Red, or you know, fudging Steven. Just give like some options, right? I don't need a story. I do not care. I'm not here for a story. I'm here to battle with the Pokemon I want to battle with, against my friends and against like famous teams if you're doing that. You know? That's what I mean. Real-time battling in Legends and Hyptal. Well, see, that's one thing I really was sort of like on the fence with the original Pokemon Legends. I like the idea of real-time battle. I've always wanted real-time battle. One of my favorite things. I just don't really like how they implemented it. I wanted it to be real-time battle in the sense that like, I mean, I guess it was okay. It just needed some getting used to, and I don't think I ever got used to it because I didn't play it enough. But I like real-time battle, so I'm excited. I'm hesitant, but like keeping an eye on Legend ZA. Because again, region I like, Pokemon I like, it should be good. I am keen for it, you know? But I'm not putting my hopes up, and because I've been burned by Pokemon so many times in the past, I'm gonna wait to release and then see how it goes afterwards. Thank God you're alright. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hail on Hull, and you survived Bardom's medal. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, did I? I'm not wearing this. Silly me, silly me. Okay, yeah, I'm taking the helmet off, actually. You can move your Pokemon as fully real-time, no longer turn-based at all. No, but like, I get what you mean. That's why I was like, I'm really excited to like see how it goes, because I liked the real-time direction they were going with ZA. It was just sort of like a weird mix and mix, right? So I'm keen to see what happens, but I'm, again, gonna wait till it turns out. Screw it, you hate it. Peachy, 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 Peachy. I see you've already closed out your G pose, so there's no stopping you. What were you trying to do? And also, did you at least take some pictures? Because I wanna see, you know? Oh god, that's such a dumb fudging hat. This has big chat. This has huge fudging milady energy. Like, it's a fudging fedora. No, Peachy! What were you trying to make? What were you trying to do? Share with the class, please. Hey there, Peachy. No, the doggo was so sad. A bush could be involved. I mean, I'm half expecting Peachy to be like, oh, I was trying to make it look like I was blowing up on the guy's face again. Like, or whatever, you know? Did I hear someone else in the room with me? There you are. I fudging knew it. Welcome on in. I see you there. Are you gonna do a chair photo but wasn't going great? No, friends, we have come the final day of the Sargon Sab to the Nadan. The battle will commence with the rising of the sun. The guard will scatter the soil and the steppe will be unbound. A great evo? Will erupt from the earth and call for a new Kargan. All will converge upon the light, and the warrior claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Play user to prepare for battle. Wait, am I not friends with that? Why am I not friends with them? Surely I added them. I'm so confused. Many of the young ones have never taken part in an arm. They're nervous. Perhaps you might favor them with some words. It'll do much to ease their fear. Oh, Mystic. I know. I'm like, what the hell? How have I not? Like, you've literally been around in, like, even in game for several things. I recognize that. Oh boy. Mystic. I cannot believe this right now. If it's on the table, it's food. Wow. Honestly, I was expecting you to make a joke about something being on the table from, like, as a Payday 3 like developer reference thing, but I realized you do not pay attention to Payday 3 development. And you know what? Fair enough. They dropped the ball so hard, and that's something else I'm very upset about. But not a rant for today. The point is the fudging Almir, who is like the lead developer, or like the he's basically like the face of the development team, like is constantly like saying like certain features are on the table. So it's become a fudging joke amongst the very small community of Payday 3 that's actually left, that everything is on the table. Although these days I guess nothing is on the table because the development team is doing really poorly. But again, anyway, at the behest of the cartoon you speak with us, you are kind to do so, and I'm grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but 1,000 with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. I can fight forever. I Kotan. Or is it Sotan? When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Birdham's metal. We longed to become warriors. The day came and went, but we rarely fought men, mostly beasts. And now we must stand against the Orani and the Dothal. You have seen them, taken the measures of them. Do you believe we can win? You can and will, have faith. I probably should have said it wouldn't be easy. You know, now giving them false hope, now they're going to think it's going to be like a breeze, you know. The problem is most games are half-baked and released with lost graphical and technical issues. I agree that a lot of more games are like that than there should be, for a lot of many different reasons. Most of the time it's greed, and other times, especially in the case of Payday 3, it's massive mismanagement. Like, we didn't really know about this at first, but like, I think someone who recently left the development team, like, whistleblowed on the fudging entire, like, development process of that game. Absolute disaster. They were being fudging, like, everything had to be double approved by, like, higher ups and stuff, and they were like, progress and everything was, like, so slow because it was just managed absolutely abysmally, which is why the game was, like, really poor when it came out. The skill tree apparently they spent 2 weeks of the development cycle on the skill tree. 2 weeks! No wonder it's so bad! I mean, look, it's a cool idea for a skill tree, and like the way it's set out, but like, oh my god. 2 weeks explains everything, you know what I mean? Yeah, but this company wasn't even like a, oh, we'll patch it as we go thing. It was just poorly managed from the start. I don't even know. That's what I've heard anyway. And again, grain of salt because it's some dev that left the team and is whistleblowing, but like that's sort of like a trustworthy source if you trust the dev in the first place. Anyway, it's not good because they're either like greedy and they release and they go, oh, we'll just patch things when they come out. Let's just release it now for money. Or just really poor management because the fudging management team is or whatever so out of touch and just sees it as like a, I mean, look, everything is profit fueled anyway, isn't it? It's you, the one who helped the children with their chores. For that I must thank you. Though mayhap I will repay the favor in battle. I too will find a Nardum, though you may not see me. While you and yours contest the Uwu, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to preventing the other tribes from interfering. I am going to quote the Uwu now. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. Pokemon eventually made each game graphically good. What do you mean? What do you mean? The fudge do you mean? Pokemon has never patched the graphics of their games. What? Unless you mean like just Scarlet and Violet, but I'm like going back through and I'm like, maybe Sword and Shield had a graphical patch in there somewhere, but none of the other games were ever patched graphically, right? They've released as they were and they stayed that way, right? Right? Surely. That's crazy. We are few and we are weak, but we shall do what we can to aid you. Go well, and if the gods will, let us speak again when the day is done. Yeah, you're dying. How strange is feeling the thrill before battle, a battle in which I may die. People die all the time, many of them in their sleep. Jesus. We will fight, we will win, and we will turn to Mal'il together. Give them the motivation they need. Not that, well, people die in their sleep. Who's that helping? I must have faith, I must have courage. I have not always understood the motives of gods, but I've accepted their guidance since I was a child. If they have us fight, I believe they have their reasons. That it was Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet? Really? Did they actually make graphical patches to those games? That's so crazy because I swear the games look exactly the same on launch as they do now. I mean, maybe they may have like done some bug fixes or like some slight improvements to like certain textures or lighting overall, maybe. I can sort of see that, but like, I don't recall that at all. Maybe I didn't pay attention, I don't know. Usually around the time of DLCs. Were they the thing where, like, if you bought the DLC, then you got the patch? Or was it a free patch for everyone? I feel like the DLC may have just naturally come with, like, slight graphic improvements because the files for the DLC naturally had to bring in different graphics for DLC areas and stuff, and maybe some of them had some patching along the way to, like, make the areas look good or something. Like, I can sort of expect it from that perspective. But just a random, like, free graphics patch would absolutely, like, surprise the hell out of me if they did that. I'd appreciate it, but having said that, if they did do it, boy, did they not do a good job, because they look the fudging same bad. DLC made them have to patch in the DLC Pokemon? Yeah. Interesting, though. Interesting. You would not have expected. Maybe I need to have another look at the games. I mean, as I said, I own Scarlet, so, like, it's not like... Actually, you know what? Maybe I wait until the Switch 2 release, and then I try it again on the Switch 2 and see if the game runs and plays better and is, like, more bearable. And if it's not, then I just drop it entirely. That's what I think I might do. The ad is starting soon, so actually, I'm gonna really quickly refill my glass of water again because it's empty. Have a break for a couple of minutes. Get up, stretch. I was gonna check to see if I actually put my bird to sleep. I did. And then I'll be back in a couple of minutes for the last stretch of this quest adventure. I feel like I'm getting near the end. I'm gonna get level 67 soon, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and be back in a bit. I'm back. Firstly, hi, how are we all doing? Hope everyone's doing wonderfully. Secondly, why is the music randomly swapping in and out between, like, nice, calm, and that's not what it sounded like at all, but like, because you guys are outside having fights, that would make sense. I figured I solved it. I answered my own question. Is this person someone we know? This Eve Carriaria? Is that someone we know, or are they just a random that just happens to be here? Chat, I don't know what's going on. Tell me, I'm so confused. Already a sense of change in the people, their hearts soothed, their resolve strengthened, this we owe to you. You think a random zone, so fair enough. I was just curious if it was anyone I'd know, or you guys would know, or someone would know. I don't know. That's why I asked. We have the soil, the wind, and the water. We are not conquerors. Rush with death is over. Not again. Not again. This is traumatizing. I'm traumatized. I was trying to think of a word for like being actively in the traumatizing state, and I was literally like, I'm traumatized, and I was like, it's traumatized. It's literally fudging traumatized. My brain's not working, and it's not gonna work for like a whole week. So, you know, it's fine. We are yet the children of Nama. We are yet Zayala. Is it Zayala or Zayla? I've been saying Zayla, but now I'm like, maybe it's Zayala. Maybe it's Exala. No, that'd be dumb. We are made for battle to kill and be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no man doubt that they are in our nature. Flesh, blood, bone, that which was given, we offer unto the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death, ours and our enemies. So too must you embrace this truth, for this is who we are, who you become as warriors of the steppe. May the gods guide you to victory. We're doing the big fight, chat. The big combat, I think. All that remains is to wait for daybreak. I'm so keen. This whole thing's been building up for weeks. Chat. I say chat. Peachy and Mystic, do you wish to change classes, or are you joining in as a fudging 3 medic team? Because like, I'm not changing. I called you guys medics and not healers, not green DPS. Ignoring you. K-Therm, I got back from my ad break. I'm streaming now. You can't? Is it solo anyway? Okay, cool. Bye guys, lol. That does make sense. It literally has the instance thing. You're not included in the class change question. K-Therm, you're not in the game. K-Therm, you don't even play this game. If you played this game, I would be fudging ecstatic. I would play it with you. I'd be so excited, but you don't. So yeah, you're excluded. Because you've excluded yourself. You excluded yourself.
Soil bearers.
Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG with a free trial all the way up to level 70 plus base game, including Stormblood and Heavensward expansion, not in that order because I got them mixed up. That game. I didn't do the copy pasta right, but I added my own twist to it, you know, the confusion, the getting things wrong. It's very me. You're obviously gonna fight as a miner? Not again. What's in the vase? What's in the ceramic pot, guys? Are those the ashes of your dead? It's... What the hell is that? Friends who are into it said you shouldn't?
The soil has been scattered, and the
Why?
steppe reborn, sanctified and unbound. She calls for a new Han.
Why? Is it because it's like a classic MMO and you like sink all your time into it and you become addicted and then you have to pay a monthly subscription fee, so they were like saving you from like getting drawn into something you would never escape from because it's just so good? Is that why? Because that's... If you enjoy it, what's the problem? You know, that's my logic. If you enjoy it, what's the problem? It says too addicting and I don't wish it for you. Yeah, I mean, look, fair, but having said that, it's such a good experience, man.
Go forth
No, but that's so
and
fair.
claim her, Dothal, and bring death to all who bar your way.
Look, if you're gonna try any MMO, I'd say this is probably the best one to play because they don't rely on so many fudging poor marketing and FOMO techniques that all the others do. Like, it's very, you get them free trial. Like, technically, I'm still in free trial content. Obviously, I've got a paid subscription because I wanted like all the features open to me and not to be limited in my like experience and social, like money and all that sort of stuff, right? But technically, if you're just doing it for story and nothing else matters, I'm still in free trial content. Like, max level is 100. Free trial goes all the way to 70. Like, that's pretty fudging impressive. But also, like, all of the events and stuff pretty much cycle every year. Nothing is really, like... They don't really do any of this FOMO, like, one-time stuff. And if they do, it's stuff that, like, usually comes back again at another point. Or it's just stuff that doesn't really matter. Like, I don't know. It's just so different from other MMOs because the entire game is, like... The story is the experience. And... you don't have to worry about falling behind and not being up to date and therefore missing all the content. Because like with other MMOs, and I know you don't really know this, K-Thing, because you're not like an MMO person. But other MMOs like World of Warcraft, ESO... Actually, ESO probably not so much because the whole world is open like at any point. But like World of Warcraft especially, as just the big example that everyone knows, is that if you're like the current... Oh my god, my game just alt-tabbed again. The current content is like the only content anyone ever plays. Like the raids, the dungeons, all those sorts of like end game stuff is current content. If you don't have the expansion or you're not up to date, you can't take part in that content, obviously. So what would you think you'd do instead? You'd take part in all the content you do have, the previous expansions, all their dungeons and raids. Problem, no one plays those anymore because they're all playing current content. So you just physically cannot do a dungeon or raid from any of the early content because there's no one to match up with. Like literally fudging no one. You will not find a dungeon or raid unless you are specifically part of a guild or a community that likes to run old content and is willing to do that with you. And so the entire experience of World of Warcraft is just, well, you better be up to date, otherwise you're missing out on like half the fudging story and the good stuff. Granted, there is like the campaign story that you can go through, like the normal questing experience, but like it's relatively short because the whole point of it is to get you to endgame. So you can start doing the main content. Final Fantasy is not like that. All of the content everyone plays, because when you get put in like your roulette, like your duty list and your roulette, it puts you into a queue with everyone from every dungeon from the entire game. And so because there are so many new people playing through the game in order, they're also going through all of the old content in order. Because, and this is the thing as well, every single time you start a new game in this game, you have to do all the content in order unless you buy a skip. So there are thousands of people going through like the entire story right from the start with you. So you're always having like the full experience of the entire game. You're playing all of the dungeons, you're doing all of the content, and it's great. World of Warcraft is like, well, you play like one zone until you hit the like level cap, and then you do current content. And like you basically skip every other expansion, all the other stories, you don't play them at all. It's literally you race to endgame and that's it. In conclusion, at the end of this rant that you may or may not have even been listening to, if you're going to do an MMO, this is the most beginner friendly and also just best to do because you're never going to have the FOMO missing out experience. That's really it. But as your friend said, it's addicting and you'll get caught up in it and there goes your entire life at the end. This was not an advertisement. I was not paid to do this. I'm pointing menacingly. God fudging dang it.
It's been a while.
You know what? Fair, K-Therm. Totally fair. You didn't ask for that. I just went off.
A samurai is always ready. You shall remember this soon enough once I have taken to the field.
Sponsored by the
So we
Lala
take on all
Syndicate.
comers,
Hey,
and then it's off to Doma.
I'll have
can't
you
wait.
know, they're called the Association of the Small. Actually? Actually, are they? Let me check. Association of the Small. I was
Thank you,
right.
my friends. Upon the soil of one and all shall
They're a
our deeds
wonderful
be
Oceanic
inscribed.
Lalafell community, honestly. Love them. To triumph in the Nardum, you and your allies must race from Mount Ilo towards the Uwu in the distance while fending off attacks from other tribes. Once you arrive, you must claim it for the mob, but be warned the warriors of other tribes can do so as well, and only the first will be crowned Kargan. Uh-oh. Prevent your opponents from claiming the Uwu and endure the assault. This is easy peasy, probably.
Grant us favor, O Mother of the Dusk, and to victory guide them all.
Can I write that? Is that tournament legal? Is that tournament legal? Oh my god, it is. Not only is it tournament legal, it is tournament encouraged, chat. The Uwu lies to the south. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Forward!
I'm gonna. Also, why are these mounts so much faster than the fudging? Wait, can I not get off? Oh, I can. Okay. I said, why do these like things go so much faster, honestly, than my actual mount? It's so sad. I was literally gonna be like, I wonder if there's a time limit, like by which I like actually lose and don't make it. Yeah, it's a 30-minute time limit. But the Dipstand got a visitor coming. Ooh. I hope you enjoy. I hope it's a good visit and that like you guys have fun or something and not like a, oh no, I have like an Inspector gadget. I added gadget because I thought it'd be funny, not actually because I think Inspector gadget's gonna be there, you know? Wait, am I meant to have moved onwards? I feel like I'm meant to have moved onwards. Definitely feel like I'm meant to have moved on, yeah. What did they say? They said... Yeah, that said make for the Uwu. It's the ladder. Oh no, it is an Inspector. I love how we're not actually losing anyone to like the fight itself. We're just losing people to like keep them at bay while we move forwards, you know? I quite like that. There it is, the Uwu, we are not too late. If I just like walk into it, do I win? Like, oh my god. Guys, you know I'm stunning all of them. This is gonna be the biggest one. Oh, they all just fudging died? Hello? The guys have no health, you're joking. Love this for me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be in combat. That's kind of annoying. Oh my god, why are there so many? Stop it. Stop this. Claim the Uwu. No, don't come to me. No! Wait, did I fail? That seemed probably. Is this a boss fight? We're gonna fight him. You came as I knew you would. For you too are a warrior of the steppe. Well, yeah, I literally told you I was going to. Why are you surprised? Like, we knew. I salute you, traveler, and should be honored to face you alone, but the Dothal thirsts for blood and will suffer no duels. So it's gonna be a 1v3? 1v2 rather, because I am one of the three. Hey, I noticed that leader's not there. Bear witness, Father Zim, the soil shall drink deep of blood this day. Yeah, I know, literally, Mystic. Oh, you said you'd do the thing. I am surprised that you've done the thing. You just get
Rise, brothers of the sun!
All in this. Beat them all up.
Know your place!
I need to... Oh my god. Have I drawn more attention than I can manage? just casting Medica and all my freaking spells to keep my health up. Like, oh god.
In death do our souls sing!
I don't know what these things are doing, but let's get them out of here, huh? Yeah, it's taking a fair bit of damage. Let's look. Where's my other teammate? Oh, she's fine. Stun them all. You will not be. You're dying. You're dying.
Bow down before me!
What I actually intended to do was this ability, but
this one
it's
to me.
fine. What the hell are these? Magnite's almost dead. Goodbye, Magnite.
The sun cannot be extinguished.
Actually, I don't even think he's dead. I think he's just knocked out. That doesn't look like a dead guy. Oh shit, I'm low on health somehow.
It's not enough!
It's mine! Oh, mine! Unlimited power! I am the ruler now.
Has spoken. Then the Harnies.
How is it pronounced?
We have won. The Maul have won. The Dawn Throne is ours.
We did it. And you, my friend, you...
Just staring at each other. Love that. Love that for you both.
magnificent and, not a little terrifying.
I'm completely terrifying. Look at my size. I'm tiny. And yet, I'm more threatening than anything you've ever known. Does that not scare you? And then there's this guy.
What a
He's pretty
strange tale
bulky and
this
stuff.
has become. To think I suffered than to live.
On your guard, Utun. The wind warns of men in iron.
Oh, you mean the, Garleans? What are they doing here? Have they come to, like... Oh, kitty! Love that for you, Peachy. You know, I think the...
I thought I'd find you here, Eosian! Dearest of all my enemies!
Is it just me, guys, or does his voice really not match his design, like his looks? He looks like he'd have like a really high-pitched, like wimpy voice. Not that, you know?
Today's the day I finally get to kill you. and then they'll give me a shiny medal and my choice of posting. Bloody perfect it is. Well, go on then. Kill her. Kill them all.
I mean, surely both equally, right? Are they all gonna defend me?
Dearest of all his enemies, eh? Congratulations. Hearken to me, honored warriors of the steppe. Our enemies intrude upon this sacred ground. Have you yet the strength to oppose them?
Transition scene done to integrate better with the existing OBS stuff. Nice, love that. Yeah, these guys don't seem too keen. They're like, what do you mean our enemies? I don't care for them. Oh no, they're definitely gonna
to whom
fight.
you speak, Doman. We are the Undying Ones. We are Dothar.
We'll do.
If this be the will of the mole and their Khan, so be it. The sun shall abide by the law of the steppe.
Dang, I'm really bringing these guys into our fucking fight, into our war. I'm not gonna say crush them, drive them before you. That's violent. That's violent. You know? We're not violent. We're just chaotic. Oh my god, there are a lot of them. I'm drawing all of their attention and do not care. Lay, hello, Wiwi, how are you? Hope you're doing well.
Time to get serious.
What are you doing, Lise? And Diamond said just living ones. I thought it was obvious that they're living. Nice. You exhausted from work? Fair. At least it's a long weekend though, Lay. Have you got anything exciting and fun planned? Or you're just gonna like your knees about? Also, I realized the game is like probably really loud. I don't know if I'm audible over it. Work Saturday morning. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh my goodness! Gretzky almost got me again. I assume it was. That was the freaky deaky sound alert that's been here for months and people forget about, especially mostly. Stuff to ease with family? Nice. Hopefully it's nice and enjoyable though, it's chill and good and fun.
Let not be left in our wake.
Giant stones. Oh, those giant. No, wait, those are our giant stones. They are. I didn't even hear the bonk go off. What? I haven't. Did the bonk play? I am so sorry if that didn't play, if it wasn't loud enough over the game.
Or die!
Oh, 30 seconds until what? Wait, no, I want this to happen, don't I? The names are green. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, they're mine. So it's fine. Wait, can I heal them? Oh my god, they can be healed. Chat, they can be healed. It's over. It did go? Okay, excellent.
But I hate you!
No, you didn't.
I hate you!
You suck. That game is so loud. But I hope you have a good Easter, like. I got caught up in, like, everything happening.
She was there for the taking! What do I have
Wait, what
to
do you mean toxic? What did I do that was toxic? Oh, because I said he sucked. He does, though. Legendary answer, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I am not, wait. I don't remember what Excalibur is, but I'm not on it. I'm on Materia, Zervan. Over down here in Australia, on the Australian servers. I was just trying to remember where Excalibur was. I'm like, I think that's a US
I need
one.
more men, more weapons, more power!
Yeah. But welcome in anyway. I hope you're having a fantastic day.
Ah!
Look at him run!
We'd lose to the likes of him.
Howard.
And we're only gonna get stronger. Stronger and stronger
but
until
Lay.
we're strong enough to take back everything they stole.
OCE doesn't need to move to NA because NA can move to OCE. You better come here, guys. Deep thinking. Deep thinking can be dangerous, but it can be really helpful. I hope the deep thinking goes well. You know, given your circumstances, not that. Exactly, and they can come this way. That's what Peachy does. Every stream. Your OC character can't go to NA. I know. That's why I made a new character on the NA servers to play with all of my NA like friends and stuff, and also just to have better like matchmaking experiences. Not that the ping is better, but like that I can find more parties and stuff. Yeah, that's exactly why I made an NA character. Like, this character for stream is obviously on OCE because streaming purposes, but yeah, when I made my off-stream character, I was like, nah, I'm making that on NA because Party Finder is dead and I want to join parties. That's exactly it, right? Like, I can actually queue for things on NA. It's fantastic. You're going from E to OC? It's painful. That's like, what, 300 ping? Ridiculous. And I'm so sorry for you guys. But I appreciate it. I'm so sorry.
Serena. They are yours to command.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, it's bad. I enjoy the game. You have a great night.
Brothers and sisters of the steppe, the Nardum is ended, and we Mol now claim the Dawn Throne.
No, NA to OCE is only like a 200-ish ping. EU to OCE is 300-ish. NA to OCE is much better because it's going across the ocean. There is significantly better connection. Trust me, I know. Peachy! Wait a minute. In the FC? Peachy, how are you in the FC if this isn't... Peachy, I'm confused. Did you make an OCE character to join the FC? Because I'm like, I didn't think you could join an FC in not your server. I'm so confused. You used to play NA servers. See, here's the thing, right? Is I used to play... The only NA server experiences I've ever had were in Elder Scrolls Online and Star Wars The Old Republic. And those are dreadful because SWTOR is like, the global cooldowns are a lot quicker. I think they're only like a second or a second and a half. So like it's very like quick and the delay is noticeable. It's more noticeable. And also the animations compared to damage don't necessarily line up because unlike in this game where the damage you deal is determined the moment you use the ability and it only shows the damage like at the end of the animation, in SWTOR the damage is only done at the end of the animation. So I'll do the animation and then the damage will happen. Whereas in this game, the damage is already done, so by the end of the animation, like it pops up like because it times and it syncs right. And so SWTOR just felt a little off to me because of the NA servers. ESO was the worst offender though because they're not global cooldown based MMO. That's a real-time MMO where you actually do real-time like fudging abilities of real-time. Combat is actually real-time with like your casts and your melee attacks and stuff. Like that's clicky, spammy stuff. And then there's weaving. Like you do weaving, you'll do like a basic and then you'll do an ability and you'll do a basic and do an ability and you'll weave them together, and weaving those is very dependent on timing. And then you swap to a back bar occasionally as well because you have two bars, and like that swapping between back and front bars also timing based. There's dodging mechanics. It's very real-time heavy, which makes NA servers dreadful to play on for ESO. And so my only experience with like NA servers was always just horrid because those were the games I'd played in NA servers, and I swore I'd never do it again. So I never got into any other NA MMOs. This game is not like that because its cooldown is 2.5 seconds and it's very generous, and like the delay between spellcast like damage is determined on like the animation anyway, so like I don't even notice the lag, is what I'm trying to say. I barely notice it. Maybe when I'm running out of AoE abilities, but those are typically very generous timing to get out of anyway, so it's fine. And so my point is, I'm now used to playing NA as well, Lay, in this game, and it's manageable, and I like it. You think she did love Peachy Master Vaults? Yeah, no, Peachy definitely, like, here, as she said, she did it ages ago when did you first come to my streams? Oh, there you go, look at that. 2 years ago. Almost. That's insane. You've not played Old Republic in a bit? I loved it. And I started playing it again, like, maybe a year or just under a year ago, because I found a guild. And I basically did the entire base game. I think I'm a legend now. I've done all 8 class stories, except... Oh, I guess I have one I haven't finished, actually. No, did I finish that? I did all 8 or 7 out of 8 class stories. And then I just didn't get into the DLC because... Or, like, the expansion or whatever, because I just didn't really feel like it at the time, and I ran out, so... It is what it is, but it was enjoyable. They've released Oceanic servers, but, like, they don't carry across your legacy, so I just didn't feel like continuing on. I don't have the community, I don't have the players, the player base is smaller. It doesn't, even though it feels better lag wise, it wasn't worth the swap. So it is what it is. Mystic has been following for almost 2 weeks. Look at that, Mystic. Look at that. Soon. You feel the lag is hardly noticeable in 14? Yeah, that's my point. It really isn't. Guess what? She's a Lalafell. Oh my god, Peach is a Lalafell. That's crazy.
No
4.5?
demand shall we make of you.
I feel like it's been at least 6.
Heed our comrades' words and honor the law of the steppe.
Like, you've been here so long, I feel like you are like one of the first people I met on Twitch, but that clearly is not the case. And like, not that that's a bad thing, but like that's how like long I've known you, right? Like that's I feel like you've been here from the beginning, and but no. And that's like, time is an odd concept. Wait a minute. Lay, I didn't even meet you before COVID. I didn't even meet you before COVID? We met after COVID? Nah. Not after COVID? That can't be! You should transfer your Lala ult to Zervan so we have Lala gang. Oh, hell yeah, Mystic. Do it. Do it. You forgot how we met? I can't remember if... I feel like I probably rated you.
Before I fought for the mole, I fought for my homeland, for Doma.
There's no way it was just a random raid, right? But like, I feel like... Because I'm like, most of the people I know on Twitch, I know from like mutuals and like meeting like a friend of a friend of a friend, or like whatever, like mutuals and like being part of groups and stuff. There are only a couple of streamers I've randomly raided into and gotten to know through that. Kale is one of them. All the people I've met from like Arizona and the US, and like among the like Kale and like Varakti and Faxos and like that entire group, I met because I randomly raided Kale because I don't know what even happened. Like, she was playing Dead by Daylight, which wasn't even a game I was like super into, but I kind of enjoyed watching, and I was like, you know what? Let me just browse random streamers on Twitch. Oh, look, this streamer looks cool, and I rated Kale, and that's how I met Kale. You might be like one of the only other people I did that with, because I haven't done that with a lot of people. But I'm like, I don't even know how many mutuals we have, and all the mutuals I can think of off the top of my head are because I met them through you, right? So like, either you rated me out of nowhere, or I rated you out of nowhere. Like, it definitely would have been Pokemon. It 100% had to have been Pokemon. But I don't remember what happened. It wouldn't have been Genshin. I haven't rated Genshin, and I was never a Final Fantasy person, so it wouldn't have been that either. It would have been Pokemon, and probably your shiny hunting. I don't remember. You have to dip, it was fun. Thank you for being here, Peachy. I appreciate you. Have fun with your life stuff and you're cleaning the house for the inspection thing. That's probably not an inspection, but it's probably an inspection. I don't know. I appreciate you for being here. Have a good day. No, yeah, it was Sword and Shield, and I remember it like you. Was it Hunt? You did a lot of Hunt Showdown as well, Lay. Although that may have been slightly later. But I do remember your whole thing was like Wooloo. And like your whole stick was Wooloo. And everything was Wooloo. And I think it's like not in 21. Okay. I have no fudging clue. Find Dead by Daylight to be a game that's more enjoyable to watch and play. I agree. Which is really sad because I much prefer to play games than watch them. And so when I watch Dead by Daylight, I get super excited. But the problem is like the people who I watch play are just better at the game. And so they're able to do more enjoyable things and be more successful than I am. So when I play, I suck and nothing works and nothing's fun because you either get a killer who just like, you know, tunnels me, or I'm the killer and I can't kill anyone. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Lay. But I just, again, I can't remember when the first raid was and if it was even me to you, if it was you to me. I feel like it was probably me to you, but I don't remember. Anyway, fun to think about. I wish Twitch kept track of the first time you ever like what stream like was your actually, you know what, I could probably work it out. Oh, maybe not. Like, you don't like upload your VODs anywhere, do you? Because what I was literally going to do was I was just going to go to your channel, do followage, and then work out what day I followed you and just find like the VOD. That's what I was gonna do. But if you don't keep VODs, it's not going to work. Yeah, no, fair enough, like. Oh well, we'll just have to imagine. Don't when zombies play, I freak out just watching. Oh, Zoms? Who? I don't know who Zoms is. He gets a giggle watching you freak. Oh, I mean, look, Peachy, when you freak out, everyone enjoys. I mean, what? No, I wouldn't say that. That'd be me. Anyway. I don't know what I'm saying. You get scared just watching? Yeah. Oh, that's your boyfriend. I don't think I've ever, like, seen your boyfriend, like, in chat, like, in your chat. I mean, granted, I haven't been into a lot of your chats. But I don't even think I've seen him mentioned or like anything. I didn't even know he streamed. Or maybe he doesn't stream. Maybe you're just saying like when he plays. You're gonna try keep VODs now for some stuff? No, fair enough. Fair enough. It was around 4th of October when I followed you. Well, you know how we can tell actually, like, guys, it's gonna be genius. You know how we're gonna tell? I'm gonna go to Lay's channel. And I'm gonna do followage on Lay's channel. And we're gonna work out who followed first, and that's probably how it. Lay's already done it. Hold on, Lay, when was your followage here? Hold on, Lay, can you hold on. Followage, Lay, 4 years, 6 months, 13 days. 4 years, 6 months, 10 days. You've been following me longer than I've been following you. Which means you probably rated me. You might have rated me, because you've been following me longer. Oh, no, wait, no, I misread. I've been following you longer. It's 2 months. I can't read, chat. I can't read. I saw the 4 years and the 13 days and 4 years and 10 days, but I have 8 months and Lay has 6, so I rated Lay. Don't worry. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. I'm not wearing my glasses. That's why. 6 and 8 look very close when you don't have your glasses on. Swaggy Sally's not following me, and the reason for that is because I don't want my bot to act as like another follower when it's just a bot. So, yeah, I know it's sad, but whatever. He said to stream to a lot of creative destruction stuff when that was a game. What? 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 No, I don't have any of the bots I use are following me.
Tadoma, would you have us go to fight your war and win your freedom?
I forgot to use. Oh, used. He used to stream. I'm so sorry. I got so confused.
The battlefield matters not, nor else the enemy. In battle do our souls burn bright.
Well, I'm so glad these guys only care about fighting and they don't actually care that their lives are going to be used to like further someone else's agenda. No, I'm not following myself. Guys, I'm a fake. How could I ever ask for any of you guys to support me if I don't even support myself? I apologize for being hypocritical. I feel, honestly, I feel horrible. I genuinely, you're right. I shouldn't expect anyone to follow me if I can't even follow myself. That's something fake. Yeah, fake apology. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at fake apologies.
And
I know.
better the mole's law than that of the sun. Arrogant and foolhardy were their pronouncements.
I guess that means, you know, if I
Already
ever
you
get
and yours
cancelled,
show better sense.
God forbid, that you'll know when my apology is a lie. Oh no.
The sun shall answer your call.
Oh, I realize you're just calling me a fake
Wild
because
is
I
the
don't follow
wind
and
to
support
your
myself.
tune
Never
and
mind.
her
It wasn't about the
brood may
apology.
be,
It's fine.
but
Don't worry
they
about
will
it.
deliver you naught.
My brain is off. Leave me alone. It's like almost, it's 9:15. Bye, Peachy. I appreciate you. Have yourself a good rest of your night. Also, speaking of all the shoutouts, like of all the me following Lay and Lay following me and all the rating and not rating and all that, have a shout out, Lay. Yeah, you're welcome. That's her up there with the thing. I don't know what the banner says because I never look at it, but like that's a Lay. Go say hi. She does shiny hunts and like other things. Did I do good, Lay? What the hell is Croc Legend of the Gobbos? The hell is that? That's not Pokemon! Hold on a second! Oh, great, thank you. I did better than you did.
Weak and few as we are,
I'm sorry.
the Mole will fight for Doma too.
Hey, I wasn't attacking it, I've just never heard of the thing. It's an old PS1 game. Croc Legend of the Gobbos? Oh my god, it's that little alligator guy! Holy shoot, I played that game as a kid, I think! Guys, you just unlocked like 15 memories. They got remade? That was born in the year that was made and released in the year I was born? Well, now I need to add that to my list. Like, I never actually owned the game myself, but whenever I went to like my cousin's place and we played games with them and stuff, they had the game. And so I watched them play it all the time, and I think I may have played a little bit of it. That is some childhood memory. Oh, man. Guys, I just got filled with so much, like, joy. The nostalgia! Anyway. Best way to win it, who's that Pokemon states a Ditto, no one could prove you wrong. But consider, a Ditto's face is never the exact same as the Pokemon. They have, like, the 2 dots and the really long, weird, creepy mouth, so, like, you can be proven wrong. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. But you tried. You can play when you have energy. So fair. So you haven't actually played yet. You've just like set up the stream name and everything.
I believe naught remains but to return to Doma.
You're gonna have to let me know when you do.
Army, my lord.
Because I want to watch. I want to have a
look on Yugiri's face.
Probably not for very long because I won't want to spoil it, but I do want to get like a sense of the game and the vibe and see if I do want to get it. You know what I mean? Not yet. Fair enough. Yeah.
Nor I. We shall depart as soon as our forces are assembled and rejoin our comrades.
I was going to say tomorrow is Saturday. Nope, tomorrow's Friday.
We shall bring freedom to the people of Doma!
Well, I'll definitely keep an eye out for your live notification then. Whether I'm actually around will be a different story, but I'll keep an eye out for it. So yeah, everyone go say hi to Late because of that. They felt like a Friday. I mean, it basically was, right? It's practically a Friday. I had my boss literally... So at work, we do casual Fridays. And my boss, like, was walking past me when I was on lunch break in the kitchen or whatever. And they were like, why are you wearing a suit? Oh, wait, it's not Friday. Like, which is so funny because they'd already seen me, like, the entire morning. And they walked past, like, you're in a suit on a Friday? Very funny. The face is exactly the same as the original Pokemon. The only Ditto has a dot eyes is Duplica's Ditto. You sure? I don't know enough, so you might be right. Your Imperial friend is truly impeccable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might have actually stood a chance. In the event, there's 2 battles won in a single day, which by my reckoning gives us twice the cause to celebrate. First, I must pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we're one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire and in your debt. Of course, if all goes to plan, this is likely to be but the first of many such debts. Yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, our gratitude to the Kami for seeing fit to send you. Let's get the Milady hat, chat. Milady. This is so fudging. I hate it. I actually hate it. Despise the thing. Oh! I get a mystery gift and the final Aether Current. Number 1 spy Pokemon Ditto. I mean, can't Ditto like transform into anything as well? Like it doesn't have to be a Pokemon. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Boop. Ah, but it'd be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Also, hey, I'm like 5,000 experience away. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Temelin Cut. What I'm going to do, chat, is I think I'm going to finish this quest and then call the stream. Because it is 9:20, and I know I don't have work tomorrow, but I do feel like it's a nice time to wrap up. We're getting to like the end of this little quest line. We've succeeded. We're getting our thanks. We're getting the final Aether Current. We're getting a little gift. It'd be a nice spot to end and come back next week, you know? Welcome, Warriors of the Steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We are observed from the... We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in Nardum, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned to their lives. Oh, none of them died. Sweet. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. If it is not too much an imposition, would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those with whom you shared the battlefield. Anything? Yep, and is the exact same as the original thing, unless it's different because you can't know that. Interesting. Question. So they say anything. Is that because that doesn't just have to be inanimate objects, right? That could be like actual living people. That would be really terrifying though. Ditto imposters, like what's the word I'm thinking of? When someone steals your identity? Identity theft could be like a serious thing. Granted, they can't speak, so it would be really easy to prove that you're not a Ditto is if you speak. So maybe it's fine. However, if you get a Ditto to commit a crime, and then the only thing you got is eyewitnesses of like security cameras, and they see like the Ditto as the accomplice or whatever, you're kind of stuffed. Then again, crime doesn't exist in the Pokemon world. Well, organized crime does, but only if you're like a member of like Team Rocket or Aqua or Magma or Galactic or... And they all start with Team. Team Flare, Team Galactic, Team Skull, Team Rocket, Team Magma, Team Fudging... I don't know. Why are they all teams? Huh? Lame. We don't know if it duplicated speech or not. It wouldn't, surely, because Pokemon can't suddenly speak. No. 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 Don't do that to me. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated... I thought that said we defecated. My brain is off. I'm so sorry. We defeated the Oni and the Dothal and won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fear as I'd never known, but then I saw you charge with Serena and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I'll carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Iwu, and we were declared... God. I forgot how it's pronounced. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I literally never. I didn't. I never struck a victory pose. But, like, I'll take it, I guess. I half expected to just get shot, like, with an arrow, like, right in the head, partway through that. But Team Rocket's Meowth is like an enigma. It is the exception. It is a unique individual. You know, I would bet Team Rocket's Meowth is actually a human turned into a Pokemon. I would bet. That's the stuff of legends. That's the Ha in all her splendor. Praise be to the Ha, to the gods for guiding her to us. I forget how it's pronounced. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Glory to... Okay, yeah. I've beaten the dead horse now. Glory to them and their comrades forever and ever 100 years. Yep. You're welcome, guys. Thank you for the celebrations and stuff. I'm so glad we sided with the underdogs. When the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon would that be for Meowth? What? 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 Meanly, I'm told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words did not seem sufficient. This is a Morankura, a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes like Bardam and Chaka are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. No, I get that, but I don't know what you mean by what in the Pokemon Mystic Dungeon. Well, I get that bit, but would that be for Meowth? That's the part I'm confused on. That's all. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it, but even if not, you may look on the Morankura and remember this time as practice, as we will when we hearken to the music. Oh, it's a tabletop that I can't use because I don't have a house. Yay, I got an achievement. Attuned with all the Aether Currents of the Azim staff. Well, it now means we can fly. Okay, I am going to call the stream here. We'll pick up the next quest in the next one. Pokemon. Oh, I just read that. Because you said that you think Meowth would be a person turning Pokemon. Yes! Yes! So, what I'm saying is Meowth could be a person turning into Pokemon. And I'm confused by your, like, what would that be for Meowth? That would be him turning into a Pokemon. You get why I'm confused? I don't think you do. I don't. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just both be confused, or maybe it's just me. I'll just be confused. We're gonna go find someone to raid though, because this is a nice place to end. Is our next quest level 60? It's still level 66, and we get another reward. Okay, great. This is gonna go with all my other gear I can't put anywhere because I don't have a house. I'm gonna find someone to raid, and we're gonna have a fantastic time. Tomorrow, as I said, I will be joining K-Tham for his Good Friday PL charity stream. We're playing Mario Kart from 5 PM Australian Eastern Time. If you guys don't know when that is or whatever, I've put the schedule in the Discord as well. But what we're gonna do is, once I quit out of this game, which is just now, we're going to find someone to raid. We're going to send them the raid message. Top message is for subs. Bottom message is for non-subs. If you are subbed here, use the top one. And if you're not, use the bottom one. And if you don't want to do any of those, I mean, I understand, but it'd be sad. It'd be very sad. Let's see who's live. Let's see who we're raiding today. I have a feeling we are raiding... Oh, we have options. Oh my god, we have options. Oh, there are so many options. Chat, we have options, and I'm not used to options. Probably because it's 9:30 and more people are actually live than what are usually live, which is wild. I think we're gonna say hi to Mr. Charity. Oh, we could say hi to Beth. Actually, no, I'm gonna take that back. We're gonna say hi to Bethsty. I know Bethsty as a chatter in some other streams that I watch on occasion. And I've never actually been able to raid them. Thaxos! Hi, Thaxos. How are you? You're a little late.
Yes, I'm wearing lacy black underwear.
That is a lie.
That I got from the lingerie store.
Never been to a lingerie store in my life. How you doing, Thaxos? I hope you're doing well. There it is. Guys, we're going to say hi to Bethsy. Give them their love and support, because I've never actually managed to catch their stream before. I've never been able to actually raid them. So we're going to do that. We're going to give them the love and support. They're playing Valorant, and also they've graduated. From supposedly uni, I would assume. Go say hi to them. Hot water tank. Fudge, yes, we've loved that for you. Good, so glad. You're so tempted to redeem 5 more minutes. So, Mystic, the rule for 5 more minutes for me, which I don't know if I make it clear in the redemption, I need to go back and look at that, is that I need to still be in the game. If I've closed out of the game, then it's too late. I'll just refund you. But the rule is basically the 5 more minutes has to be redeemed when I'm still in the game. Mostly because I don't want to have to reopen the game. It's too much effort. I just give up. I don't care. Anyway, goes to Harley Betsy. Give her your love and support. Congratulate her for graduating. I don't know what she graduated from, but you know what? That doesn't matter because it's exciting and great news for her. Go say hi. I'll catch you all in the time zone tomorrow. Again, I'll be playing Mario Kart with K-Tham in the Good Friday PL charity stream that he is doing. And yeah, I'll see you all in another stream. Take care, have fun, goodbye, don't die, send your egg messages over, and don't cry or I will... No, don't die or I will cry. I screwed that up. Appreciate all of you for being here. You're all amazing. Okay, bye friends.